when a joke turned into a full-blown disaster. I always thought the worst day of my life would come with a warning, dark clouds, or some bad omen. But yesterday started like any other Wednesday. Coffee, emails, rushing the kids through the door, until my phone rang. It was my daughter, and her voice, it cracked in a way I'd never heard before. "Mom, are you okay?" she asked. "Not hi. How can you pick me up?" "Just fear, pure fear." Before I could respond, she whispered, "Something happened at school. A man came into my class. He pulled me outside. He started asking all these questions about you, about our family, about whether you're a good mom, or if you ever put your hands on me." My heart slammed against my ribs. I felt the world tilt. Some stranger, had taken my little girl from her classroom and interrogated her like she was part of a criminal investigation. I grabbed my keys and ran out the door. When I got to school, her 7-year-old brother told me the same thing. A man had questioned him too, asked if I hurt him, if I punished him in strange ways, if our house had electricity. My daughter was shaken, but she kept letting out nervous giggles, like she couldn't decide if it was terrifying or funny. I just wanted to get them home. I wanted walls around us. But when I turned onto our street, everything stopped. Police cars, 3 of them, parked right in front of our house. Their lights weren't flashing, but somehow that made it worse. Like they were waiting for me. I didn't even have time to speak. An officer stepped forward. "Ma'am, turn around." Hands behind her back, cold metal, closed around my wrists. My daughter screamed. My son started crying. I kept asking, "What is going on? What did I do?" But they wouldn't answer. Not until we got to the station. Inside a small gray room, an officer finally said, "You're under arrest for allegations of child mistreatment." It felt like the earth opened under me. I couldn't breathe. "What allegations?" I whispered. And then he said words I'll never forget. That you lock your 7-year-old son in a closet overnight when he misbehaves. That you don't give him food. That your home has no electricity. I shook my head so hard it hurt. No, none of that is true. Please, you have to listen. This is a mistake." But they didn't listen. They just said, "We have to investigate." I sat there, numb, replaying every second of my life as a mother. The birthday parties, the late night fevers, the long drives, the school projects, the hugs tight enough to hurt. How could anyone think I was capable of the monster they were describing? Hours passed. Eventually, the absurdity of the accusations became obvious. There was no closet, no bruises, no signs of neglect, nothing. They released me later that afternoon. I drove home on autopilot, feeling like a ghost. Like someone had peeled my life open and dug around without permission. When I walked inside, my mother, who had rushed over to watch the kids, looked at me with a mix of anger and relief. "Sit," she said. "We need to talk." And that's when I found out the truth. My son, my sweet, dramatic, video game obsessed son, had been furious with me the night before. Why? Because I made him turn off Fortnite and go to bed. So at school, when his teacher casually asked how things were at home, he decided to tell a funny story. Except the story wasn't funny. He said I locked him in a closet, that I starved him, that our house didn't have electricity. He thought it was a joke. He thought she'd laugh. She didn't. She called CPS immediately. And when the social worker came to verify what he said, he doubled down. Because to a 7-year-old, jokes become funnier when adults don't get them. He didn't understand the consequences. Not the police, not the interrogation, not the handcuffs, not the fear in his sister's voice. He didn't know a joke could become a nightmare. When he finally realized what he'd caused, he burst into tears and ran into my arms. "I am sorry, Mom. I didn't think it was real." And in that moment, holding him, shaking, exhausted, I realized something. Kids can destroy your world without meaning to. And you can love them so much it hurts anyway. I replayed that day 100 times. The phone call, the panic, the police, the metal cuffs biting my wrists, my daughter screaming my name, all because of one joke. One stupid, childish joke. So if you're watching this, hug your kids, talk to them, teach them that words have weight. And please, like the video, subscribe, and comment about the moment in this story that shocked you the most. Because trust me, no one warns you how fast your normal life can shatter.